Yo, what's good? You already know it's your boy Ken Wall.
It's your boy Deja Wonder.
And you guys are tuning into another episode of Understated. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Come on now!
Alright, so today's topic is going to be a little lighthearted, you know? Wouldn't you say lighthearted? Especially compared to last week's episode.
Yeah,
Last week's episode, it wasn't serious, but something need to be talked about. But this is a little bit more lighthearted. You can chill, eat whatever you want, listen to. You could kind of doze off to it. It's not that important, but I think it's a little funny and unfortunate. So we're going to be talking about Russ. All the Russ hate that this man's been getting. I kind of hopped on late. I knew about him, but I didn't know people didn't like him like this.
Yeah,
like,
Russ is a rapper, by the way.
Oh yeah.
The majority of our audience doesn't know who that is.
So Russ is a rapper, and he gets a lot of hate, and we're gonna go into that and explain why he gets that hate. Is it deserved, and what he can do better? Like us, we always be offering advice, and that's pretty much it for today's episode. Before we get started, I want to thank you guys for watching, like always.
Everybody. And
comment, like. You get these videos weekly. Well, we've been trying to do it every week. All right, let's get it. So we're gonna start off with a couple of memes. Globally, it's called Russ, and then in USA, or should I skip this one? Or I'm gonna put it up. It's gonna be put up, but
put up so that it's just like.
Which one should I read? Should I read this one?
Yeah, the TMZ one.
All right, so TMZ. Most of these are fake. These are just fake. This is just an appetizer. This is just to show how much people hate Russ. Because these are all fake. They're creating this stuff. Breaking news: rapper Russ unfortunately found alive and well at 7 p.m. The stage dive last night was lit. LMAO, y'all petty. Don't let this Drake and Pusha T beef distract you from Russ still being trash. Bro, so this dude, all right.
You're dying at this.
All right, time to get into it. You want to explain why?
Yeah, it's one of those things that the hatred for Russ is. I think it's strictly an internet phenomenon.
Yeah,
I would like
think of it like Nickelback. Nickelback is like the best correlation to this guy.
Like it's a trend, and it's become very popular to hate on Russ.
Yeah, so
we're gonna go into why and where that kind of started. The origin of the hatred for Russ started on the internet, but it's become like this cult like thing. It's just like it's a funny thing that everybody just like Russ is trash, Russ is lame.
Yeah,
like,
just follow me, people.
And
it's like for me, I don't care for his music. That's what I care mostly about. Mm-hmm. People hate him like for no reason.
Yeah,
I don't like his music, so I don't really pay attention to him.
This is something that extends outside of the music. The same thing with Nickelback. Like we went through our extensive research. We were like looking for why people hate Russ. We even looked into the Nickelback thing. And the Nickelback thing, the only thing that most people say about their music is like it's repetitive because they use like the same note or something like that. But outside of that realm, the hatred for Nickelback is completely on these arbitrary things that have nothing to do with the band itself.
So the first incident that I don't know what was the order, but I'm just recalling. Mm-hmm. The first incident was the Xans thing, the shirt.
The shirt.
That's when people went ballistic.
Yeah, because it was after the rapper Lil Peep
died. So the shirt said, what was it? What was it? It was basically the premise of if you do Xans and drink lean, you're a fucking loser.
I think that's pretty spot on.
I think that was it.
That was pretty spot on.
Let me mute this thing real quick.
Let me mute mine.
And he just, when you say something like that, I get it. Honestly, he's in the right. Not completely, but that stuff isn't really cool. But he did it at a poor, like the worst time you could do it.
Timing.
And then his delivery with it was way too strong and aggressive. It really felt like he wasn't trying to help someone. He was just being really aggressive. And just coming at those people.
My man wore a t-shirt that said that explicitly.
Yeah.
So it's like you want your message to be heard, but there's also a shock value to it because you're wearing it so that it's on full display. It's not like one of those things like, oh, I asked you for your opinion. You're literally making sure that your opinion is stated by you representing the shirt.
Yeah. So it's like, bro, your delivery needs to be changed.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept coming after people. Like, I remember the tweets. He just kept coming after people that did all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, that's another thing. People don't like being told what to do by people they don't know. Even people they do know, no one likes being told what to do. So, especially you, why would you think that people were going to listen to you? I get it, you're trying to do a good thing. I respect that. But your delivery was just it just didn't seem genuine.
Like I said in our discussions before, Russ to me is a very relatable person in terms of what he's trying to do. Like, I see what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
It's just, he's a messenger that nobody likes. He's like the mailman that nobody fucking likes. The mailman that you would definitely sick your dogs on because he always has an attitude.
Yeah, like it's his delivery. And that's kind of what we're going to get to later on with advice.
Yeah.
So the next incident was,
yeah, we could talk about the what his comments.
Because I think some people will probably know
because it's the Vlad TV interview where basically I'm gonna read the line. He says, "People think that you blame the rappers for the state of hip hop. Rappers are not making the music. You gotta blame the producers. Producers are making whack shit. If all I do is rap, I'm a vocalist. If a producer sends me a pack of 20 beats and they're all whack and they all sound the same, I'm just fucked. I gotta pick the best of the worst." And that set off a chain reaction because a lot of people were like, whoa.
You know how everyone takes it the wrong way?
Yeah, a lot of people think by saying like, you have to be specific in today's era. You have to say some producers. Obviously, I don't think he meant all producers, but you have to be specific because a lot of people get butthurt about it. So there were other producers that came out and was like, yo, Russ is whack, like just for saying that. And, you know, it made us have to go back and really focus on what exactly he's talking about because there's a blurring of lines between what's a beat maker and what's a producer. And I think even Russ used the term incorrectly when he said that it's a producer because he goes on in this interview to elaborate and he specifically mentions beats. And that's not all a producer does. They don't just make beats. And I think a lot of people these days...
In the interview, he was trying to say that the producer was different, but he didn't explain what exactly the producer
He never
did.
explains exactly what it means. And that's
because the producer is a very, very important and hard job. For a musician. Like, it's not something easy where you just come in. It's not simple like that.
Yes, a beat maker, and I looked this up by one... Anyway. I looked up all these definitions I got the information from Elmine. A beat maker is somebody, yes, they have to use, they typically have a machine or a computer, uses the instrumentation, and really literally just crafts the beat. So, in that aspect, yes, a beat maker is very, very important. But there's a difference between the beat maker and the producer because the producer helps with the overall project. Yeah. Like literally they help the musician craft the song, come up with concepts. Usually they play multiple different instruments. They help inspire the artist. Yeah. I mean, like there's a very hands-on approach to each song. And that's why a producer and a beat maker is very different. A lot of these kids today, some of them, they make beats in their house and they sell it. And that's all they had, the only involvement they have with the project is that they just make the beat and they go along their way. They're not as involved. So we need to make that distinction because when Russ in that same interview talks about, we don't have the old producers like Dre and Kanye and Pharrell. Those are people that are very hands-on. You've heard other artists talk about them. You know, so it's like, Russ, come on, bro.
Explain yourself. Explain yourself better. And this is what we're getting into. The problem with him is he sounds, because when we were doing our research, a lot of people said the same thing. It's like he's cocky, and it's not like where it's like a Floyd Mayweather thing where he's cocky and he has like a resume to back it up. He never lost. But he's cocky. But
he's cocky. But he has like his thing is he touts his fan base. So he has his niche. He sells out his concerts according to him. I don't know.
Yeah, but not a lot of people like it like that because he's not on like the Drake, Kendrick level. He's not on the megastar level.
Yeah.
So he can't really back it up. That's what I'm saying. It's like Mayweather. He's 49-0. Now isn't he 50-0?
I think.
Yeah, he's 50-0 or something like that. I never lost. He totes it up. I'm like, all right, respect. Like I like when he talks smack. I'm fine with him being cocky because he got to the point where he could do it. Russ, a lot of people don't like how he comes off as very arrogant, at least to me. Like this dude always, what were you saying? What is he type of dude? He's the type of dude where just like, if he trips, he's always making
he's the type of guy that, and I know we all know them, the ones that pretend like they have no flaws. Like the type to be like, yo, like if he trips and falls, he would be like, nah, I meant to do that. I was just going and catching myself on the floor to make myself look cool. No, bro, you fell. Like, accept it for what
that's what he seems like. I get it. We can be wrong with all of it, but yeah, that's what he seems like.
He just really pisses me off. Like, he's the kind to be like, "Yo, dude, you got a cut on your hand." And he's like, "No, my finger just split because it wanted to."
Yeah,
don't do that.
Don't do that, bro. It's like.
That's how he comes off, and it's annoying.
I think it annoys a lot of people. That's why he gets so much hate.
Yes.
Because he's way too arrogant, bro. Like every time I saw this one dude, this video, he literally put up a compilation of every time he says he doesn't care about other people's opinions. And then the dude's like, yo, I'm really starting to think that he does care because you know how the more you say something, the more it's just hard to believe you that you don't believe that the thing you said. So it's like he literally put a bunch of stuff saying he's like, yo, I don't really care about anything because I'm truthful. I don't really care about other people's opinions because it makes me truthful and all this and whatnot. I'm like, bro, but you have to care. Everyone has to care. There's no point where you go like, yo, I don't care about this unless you're completely old. That is the only time you care, especially when you're in this environment.
Yeah.
You're a star. You're a star. You have to care. That is your job, to care about what other people think of you and what you think of them. So it's like...
Yeah, it's almost this rebel behavior. And the problem with it, which goes back to the Zans thing and wearing the t-shirt, this dude, you can find tweets. People found tweets of when he used to post on Twitter about him taking drugs.
Yeah, it's like he never even... My bad.
No, go ahead.
It's not like he ever came in front of that problem when he got exposed. He just kept on going. It wasn't like, I used to do that stuff. Bad decision. I never should have done it. He never really... At least I don't know.
Not that I know.
Yeah, it's like he never really got in front of it. So he's trying to like shame the people that are doing it, even though he's one of them.
Yeah,
and it's
or
just
he
like,
was
bro.
one of them. And it's like, wait, so Mr. Perfect over here, who never cares about anybody's opinion, who just does whatever he wants, he's all great, had a drug problem, and then now he's trying to shame other people that have a drug problem. Well, if you're Mr. Perfect, then why do you have a drug problem? See, it rains false with the people that you're trying to express your message to, because they're going to be like, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
And you can't accept it. So that's ultimately, one of the main problems with Russ, and he's just not going to win over. He may be great with his current fan base, but in terms of elevating himself, it's always going to hurt him.
The hate undeserved like that, making fake tweets about him like that, even though they're funny, like the Xbox one. The Xbox one, that one was funny, but like it's undeserved, but at the same time, you can't say he didn't cause it. It's like I told him this analogy. It's like someone you know went to rehab for doing drugs, and then you go into the person and go like, you're stupid. You think that's gonna help them? Like, that's not gonna help them. You're just antagonizing them, making them feel worse. And that's not what people want to do. Like, people want to see right now. I get it. His stance is cool. He's trying to make people not do Xans and leans because that really messes you up. It's not good for you. But like we said, his delivery is not good. How he approaches it is not good. So it's not going to help anyone out.
I definitely want to hone in on that point.
Yeah.
What Russ says isn't wrong.
Wrong. Yeah.
It's more right than it is wrong. The same thing like you were saying. Drug use is bad, and these rappers that promote it, no matter how much they try to sugarcoat it, they know damn well that it's bad. Like it has an effect, and you are influencing younger kids to do that. It doesn't matter, like that. It is what it is, and it's no different than the producer's comment. Yes, these producers nowadays, they make a lot of the same sounding stuff. Wait, let me correct myself. These beat makers nowadays make a lot of the same sounding stuff and send it to these artists. And these artists, you know, you pay for what you get.
That was a good
catch.
That was a good catch.
You pay for what you get.
He's like, trash, understated, trash. This show's
you gotta be careful with this. Motherfuckers is looking for you.
Catch you slipping, you done, bro.
Yeah, but ultimately, there is an issue with that, and he's not wrong about the selection that these artists have to choose from. And if everybody's making the same thing for these artists and be like, this is what sells, well, then it's going to compromise your art to a large degree. So he's not wrong. It's just you don't know how to talk.
Don't know how to talk. It's like that.
And this goes back to, it's like you got to kind of, I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be a psychologist, but I feel like I really relate to Russ because in that Vlad interview he talks about, he's like, yo, if you're a new and up and coming artist, don't look for these blogs to kind of put you on. It's like, go make yourself poppin', and then you'll get your fan base, and then once you grow a large enough fan base, these guys will come to you and you get to decide. So he comes off as like the bitter guy. He comes off extremely bitter. You were saying something, was like he's God, what were you saying about him being bitter?
He's coming after everyone. He's like,
but you were like, it's okay to be bitter and like in a silent,
in a silent way.
Bitter, people are okay
bitter
with
in public. Like you can't just be like, you can't burn everyone.
Yeah, it's like, and that's the thing about it, because I relate to that so hard. It's no different than the gold digging analogy. Yeah. It's like, yo, if I'm telling you, yo, I'm great, I got this, I got that, and you're looking at me and you're like, well, you don't have that many fans. I understand that point. Yeah. But I'm gonna be like, yo, but I'm telling you, like, I really got the juice. And then you're like, yeah, come back to me when you're. It's like, it's no different than the baller, like the athlete who's not popping at the time, and then when he gets all the money, everybody wants to come and hang around him and be like, yo, let's be friends. What? If you're a regular person in that situation, you can be like, fuck off. Like, you didn't believe me. Nothing changed about me except the money in my account. Yeah. And that's what you're after. So it's like, I get where Russ is coming from. It's like, why would I fuck with you if you didn't, nothing changed about my music. Yeah. It's just you saw more people than not. And so it's like, I get the bitterness. Yeah, but it's like, you can't, all you future artists, you can't,
you can't approach it like him, bro. You can't. There's no. I really like what he's doing with the lean stuff, where he's saying, "Yo, it's bad." Mm-hmm. I think we need a little bit more people saying that, which I like.
We definitely need more. The scales are unbalanced with the amount of people that promote drug use versus those that be like, cut the shit, cut it out.
Like that. I like what he's doing.
At least mainstream.
He's too hard. He's too hard on people that do that stuff. Where it's just like, you don't want to listen to them. It's like, someone calling you a fucking loser, you're like, you gonna listen to them now? Especially when you don't know them. It's like, yo, who are you, bro? Yeah. Who are you calling? Yo, who are you calling me that? Like, why are you calling me that, bro? I'm not gonna listen to you. So, literally, he needs to change his approach on how he deals with these issues. That's it. Yeah. He needs to just think before he speaks instead of just going in real hard and aggressive.
And I think it's important as well for the people that read these things, because I mean, if we didn't look into it, it would just it's so easy to succumb to this F Russ mentality. It's like, we are so
people, and another thing, people need to stop doing that, yo. That pisses me. That follow me cult shit.
Yeah. Why do you? If you don't really believe it, it's weird for you to just jump in and continue doing that. And what was my last point? Yeah, I don't like to shoot the messenger mentality that our society delves into so much. It's like the message gets lost because you don't like who's delivering it. It's like, you can separate the message from the person. Is he right or is he wrong? Yeah. But most people, when he says these things, they'd rather be like, yo, shut the fuck up, Russ. Yeah. Like, who are you to say anything? But is he wrong? or is he right?
That's the thing.
That's you know, we got to get to a place where we can make that separation.
Yeah, for real.
You know, so that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
You know, artists nowadays, I hate to use the word politicking and being like politically correct. It's just watch what you say. Like, be mindful of what you say. That doesn't mean you don't say the truth. It's just the way in which you deliver it.
Yeah, you can't just, come on, you can't be just talking. Because you can't be talking to everyone like how you talk to your people close. Talk to people close to you.
But it's not even, but like you said, even with the close thing, it's like, if you came up to me and said, you're a fucking loser, I'm gonna fucking hit you.
Yeah.
Like, we might scrap because of that.
Yeah, bro, it can't be like that, bro. You can't be.
Yeah, you know, just because you're a rapper doesn't mean common sense and etiquette goes out the window.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Russ, you can take this any way, but I think you should listen to our advice. I know we were coming at you hard, but that's how it goes. I don't like your music, but I don't like the whole following thing where it's fuck Russ. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's literally the campaign is wrong, and
yeah, like rest in peace, Nickelback. Because we don't want to. Honestly, Nickelback and Russ, as we were saying, Nickelback and Russ do a song together, bro.
Collab and
do a song. I'm telling you. Talk about the hate you guys get on the internet, bro. Honestly, because of Nickelback, they haven't released a song in mad long. And then if it's Russ, they're like, yo, what the hell? Like, this can't be a coincidence.
Like the two most
hated groups.
Musicians. Parties together. Like I told you, Russ should come out with a song called Fuck Russ. And he just goes in on himself. I promise you, he would make way more fans making fun of, like, just joining in on them.
They couldn't make fun of him anymore.
Yeah,
they couldn't. It's just like, oh,
they'd be like, oh, he won me over because he, like, dissed himself. That's like the psychology of it.
Yeah, honestly. It's crazy. And then if he comes with, like, them hot bars, bro. Bars, bro.
Like, Russ literally did a 180.
Like, for real. But, Nickelback and Russ.
Nickelback and Russ. They should do a joint album.
I don't know if I want that whole album. Fire. Maybe a mixtape, like a 5-song mix. Not EP. I want an EP from that at most. But I want a single. A single is cool by me.
Yeah,
but, yeah, for real.
If they do this, we better get some sort of credit. Like, I better be in the video like Shiggy does with Drake.
Yeah. I'll start some rich. Better be like, yo, I'll be dancing.
Yeah.
This partying is like, yo, this is my idea, but on some real shit. But that's pretty much it, though. That's all we got to say. But what was the next topic we were going to talk about for next week? Yeah,
we need to talk about Spotify, Apple, iTunes, like
the streams were coming after
services, because I don't understand jack squat about them, and hopefully we can make these things a little bit more.
This might seem very irrelevant right now, but algorithms and those programming is not easy to do. So figuring out one thing is already hard enough. So just mark my words. I'll get more into it later, but yeah. All right, thank you guys again for watching another episode. God damn, I always mess up. Another episode of Understated. I think it's episode 13, right? Making gang sign. But another episode. Thank you guys so much. Like you guys to engage. Tell me if you guys like Russ, your opinion on him, whatnot. And that's pretty much it. All right, peace. Talk to you guys later. All right, we'll stay in contact with you guys. This is kind of like an awkward ending, you know what I mean? It's like, all right. I'm trying to end like where it's nice, but all right, this is too long. Peace.
Bring the noise! Bass! How low can you go?